Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Board of Commissioners, City of Bowling Green, Kentucky, regular meeting, City Hall, December 3rd, 2024, at 4:30 p.m. Sir, we'll go ahead and start with our invocation and Pledge of Allegiance, and I will turn it over to Melinda Hill.
If everyone will please stand. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, as Christmas approaches, we pause to thank you for the many blessings you have given us as individuals and as a city. Thank you for the gift of Jesus Christ, whose birth we celebrate. Lord, remind us to be grateful in all circumstances. This season, help us to notice the small blessings around us. A kind word, the warmth of family, the beauty of the lights that reflect your glory. May our gratitude overflow into acts of love and service toward others. Let our hearts be filled with joy as we remember the true meaning of Christmas. Thank you, Father, for the hope Christmas brings. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. If you'll turn and face the flag, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Hill. We'll begin with our roll call. Mrs. Jackson.
Commissioner Beasley Brown. Here. Commissioner Hill.
Here.
Commissioner Perigin.
Here.
Commissioner Bailey.
Here.
Mayor Alcott.
Here. Mr. Meisel, you have comments at this time.
Just a reminder that this Friday will be our Lights Up downtown, 5:30 or 6, I believe. 6 o'clock. Thank you,
5:30,
Mayor.
they can go to Sky Pack and watch the
Okay.
light up of the Christmas tree.
And then I believe Christmas Parade is Saturday.
Saturday, 9:30.
A lot going on this weekend, so just note that. And then only other thing I have is if you are in the audience and wish to make public comments, please sign the register at the back of the room. We'll take those up after our regular session. That's all I have, Mayor.
Absolutely. And then just a reminder, 3 to 5, we will be out in front of City Hall handing out our annual calendars. We'll have the Christmas ornament, and we'll have some cookies from around the world that myself and the commissioners and several of the city employees will be handing out to everybody. So look forward to that. A lot of work's gone into that. And our first item is approval of minutes for regular meeting November 19th, 2024.
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Bailey. Any discussion? None. Roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Yes. Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-276.
Municipal order approving the probationary appointments of Taisha Page and Jacob Morris to the position of Communications Dispatcher 1 in the Police Department.
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Beasley Brown. Mr. Meisel.
I'd like to ask Lori Gray, one of our HR managers, to come up and make this recommendation. Lori.
Good evening. I'm here to recommend the appointment for Taisha Page and Jacob Morris to the position of Communications Dispatcher 1. Jacob is here with us this evening. I'll have him stand. Taisha couldn't make it. The purpose of the position is for radio communication dispatch and administrative duties for the police department. We've had 149 applications during this cycle, 36 applications reviewed by the department, and 16 candidates interviewed thus far. We advertise for this position year-round. Taisha Page is graduated from Martin Luther King Jr. Magnet High School and South College in Nashville, Tennessee. She has an Associate of Science degree in Criminal Justice and currently works as a security officer at the Davidson County Sheriff's Office in Nashville, Tennessee. Jacob Morris here graduated from Warren East High School and is currently attending Western Kentucky University. He currently serves in the Army National Guard. Let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you, Lori. And I see Jacob's here tonight. Taisha, it sounds like two fine candidates. And actually, Jacob was a student of mine at Warren East, and phenomenal to see you tonight, Jacob. So congratulations to you both, and we'll make this official. Any further discussion?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes, congratulations. Municipal Order Number 2024-277.
Municipal order approving the probationary appointment of Adam Fitzgerald to the position of Police Cadet 2 in the Police Department.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Beasley Brown, second by Commissioner Hill. Mr. Mizel.
Lori's going to have this one too. Lori?
I'm here to recommend the appointment of Adam Fitzgerald to the position of Police Cadet 2. We also hire for this position year-round. He will be attending our Class 9 of the Bowling Green Law Enforcement Academy that will start in April. Adam Fitzgerald, he is here with us, if you want to stand up where you're right there. Adam Fitzgerald graduated from Western Kentucky University with a bachelor's degree in criminology and a minor in sociology. His most recent position is a stalker at Aldi Supermarket. Please let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you, Lori. Adam, glad you're here tonight. And are you by yourself too? All right, well, congratulations on this, and you're coming into a fine organization of professionals.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes, congratulations, Adam. Municipal Order Number 2024-278.
Municipal order approving the promotion of Joshua Mitten to the position of Signal Technician 2 in the Public Works Department.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Hill. Mr. Mizel.
We have Ryan Johnson with us here tonight, our Public Works Operations Division Manager, to make this recommendation. Ryan?
Evening, Mayor, Commissioner. I've got Josh here with us, Josh Minton. I'm here to recommend the promotion of him to from Signal Tech 1 to Signal Tech 2. Josh has been with the city since 2017. He's obtained all the necessary steps and training to get to this position. Currently, he's a Signal Tech 1, has to take a vigorous course on the components of a signal, all the components that's in there, and know how to operate and maintain that, and then take an exam. He got that, and now he's surpassed all the time that you have to have in the Signal Tech 1, so now he's moved on, and he's done the same thing for the Signal Tech 2 certification. And that's through the IMSA, which is the International Municipal Signal Association. And so I ask y'all to promote him.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Hey, Ryan, how many signals do we have we're maintaining now?
23 city that we maintain, and then we maintain all the preemption for the fire department on every signal in the city limits.
A lot of maintenance. Well, congratulations, Josh, and congratulations on this promotion tonight. All right, roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes, congratulations, Josh. Municipal Order Number 2024-279.
Municipal order authorizing the continuation of an agreement as amended with MedBen relating to employee health and third-party administrator services for calendar year 2025.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Beasley Brown, second by Commissioner Bailey. Mr. Mizel.
So as you all know, we are self-funded for health insurance, but we do need services to pay all of the claims, handle all that, and we outsource that to MedBen. And MedBen, we've been with them since 2019. We went out for request for proposals back in 2019, and MedBen was the best proposal. And so we are asking to renew this contract for one more year. We're not going to increase any fees as of January 1, but we're looking at a possible fee increase for stop loss renewal next July. But most of these charges are paid per employee per month, so it kind of ebbs and flows as we add and subtract employees. But 560 or so full-time employees, plus all their dependents. It's a pretty big job keeping track of all the claims, getting them paid. making sure that our HRA, any HRA accounts are maintained, getting provider network discounts. MedBen provides all that for us with their service, so we're recommending a year with them. Total annual increase we're looking at is around 15,000, but for the most part, that's pretty flat. So, Aaron Holsey's here, HR Director, can answer any of your questions on this renewal.
Thank you, Mr. Mizel. Commissioners, questions at this time? Roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Municipal Order Number 2024-280.
Municipal order authorizing a contract through non-competitive negotiations with MoveWell LLC of Bowling Green, Kentucky for professional services for an employee wellness program in an amount not to exceed $86,000.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Bailey. Mr. Mizel.
You all, I think, have heard some bits and pieces of this program, but I'm going to ask Aaron Holsey, our HR Director, to come up and give you kind of an overview of this that will be starting up January 1st for our employees. It's pertaining to our wellness program. Aaron?
Great. Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners. We're really excited about this opportunity. We had been approached by a couple of different vendors with wellness opportunities, wellness programs. These have been around for decades, really. Moving to the app has been probably a newer thing, maybe in the last 10 years. And so we have an annual incentive for wellness for our employees. It's not very robust, and we thought that we could do a little bit more. And so we shopped a local company. Their headquarters are right behind the police department, and they already work with a couple municipal cities, a couple utility companies, and so they offer just kind of like this really unique opportunity where they do have the app. People will have access on their phones, on a website. But what we have access to is something that I've never seen or heard of before, which is access to a physical therapist, access to a dietitian. Don't have to go through insurance, don't have to have any limits. This will be available to our employees for whatever they need or want for them and their spouses. They're going to have regular fitness challenges that are available. A lot of people pay for extra apps like MyFitnessPal to track food and calories and macros. That's going to be available within their app. All of their fitness, whether they use a watch or a Fitbit or some other thing, they're able to link in to the app, and so they can track everything from the water that you are intaking right now, Commissioner Hill, to their food, to their fitness. They have a lot of fitness programs that are just available to everyone, but they're also going to have some custom-made programs for us. They have a former firefighter that's now one of their fitness professionals on their team that is really excited to work with our public safety. They want to come on site. So they're really excited about working with us since we are local, and we're looking forward to this opportunity. We know that employees that have overall wellness are happier, healthier, more productive, and we'll be able to serve the residents of Bowling Green better. Do you have any questions?
Thank you, Aaron. Commissioners?
It's kind of like better health, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's kind of like better health.
I'm not sure what that is.
Almost what you described is exactly kind of like better health, but it doesn't have the fitness aspects
Okay.
with it, yeah.
Okay.
I was impressed with them. They came to
Yeah.
our Rotary Club and had, presented to us not very long ago. And it's very impressive. And thank you for choosing somebody local.
Yeah, we love their why. They used to be professional sports, and so they had access to nutritionists, they had access to physical therapists, they had access to people to guide them through their fitness. And then when they left professional sports, they said, "Where's my physical therapist? Where's my dietitian?" And they said, everyone should have access. So I love their why. I love their purpose. I think they're going to be a great partner for us.
I want to thank you for thinking about our employees this way and holistically and about all the ways that we can help them, just be their best. And like you said, I know it's going to help us serve citizens better, but just knowing that we're taking really good care of the public servants who come to work every day to serve, and that we are making sure that, we're taking care of them too. So I'm just really grateful that you all have those values in HR and are really working hard to take care of our employees. So just thank you for everything you do.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-281.
Municipal order approving the purchase of equipment and upfitting for police vehicles from RidgeNet Network Group of Science Hill, Kentucky, in the amount of $181,493.08 through cooperative purchase under Kentucky State Pricing Contract.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Bailey. Mr. Mizel.
So we have 18 new patrol vehicles either here or on the way that were approved in the budget. We found this upfitting on the state pricing contract, and I would like to go with that. It's through the RidgeNet Network Group. We've done some work with them last several months, and they seem to be a good vendor for us. And total on this is $181,493. Captain Eric Woodward is in the back of the room if you have any questions on this item, but this is necessary basic equipment for our police cruisers patrol that we need to be placed on those vehicles. So be happy to answer any questions.
Great. Thank you for being here. Commissioners, questions at this time? Okay, roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-282.
Municipal order approving and accepting bid number 2025-10 for fiscal year 2025 street overlay project from Scotty's Contracting and Stone LLC of Bowling Green, Kentucky, in an amount not to exceed $2 million.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Beasley Brown, second by Commissioner Hill. Mr. Mizel.
As part of the FY25 budget, we, of course, set aside money for overlay in our community. We like to keep our roads to a certain standard. We went out for bids and received only the one bid from Scotty's Contracting and Stone on November 13th in the amount of $2,094,000. We've got a little bit of money left from FY24 budget that we would like to use. So we're recommending just a $2 million contract on this one. That Scotty's is willing to adjust that. We'll make sure that all happens, but this would roughly get us around 11 miles of overlay paving. Any asphalt repairs that are needed that would be done. There's 56 handicap ramp replacements that would be part of this as well. And so we're recommending the approval of this one for $2 million with Scotty's Contracting and Stone. Melissa Kanzler is here, can answer any questions you might have on this one, but a lot of this work will probably start in the spring once the asphalt plants warm back up and gear back up. So, but Melissa's here, can answer any of your questions. There's kind of a tentative list, I believe, of who's next on the list in your packets, and don't hold us to this. This is always a little bit subject to change because we don't like to do any work if we know there's going to be street cuts, so we may hold off on some and catch them later, but this is what shows up as what needs to be overlaid and repaved. So, but we'll work with the utility companies and make sure we don't go in before they do.
Thank you, Mr. Mizel. Thank you, Melissa, for being here. Commissioners, questions at this time?
I just want to continue to thank you all for making sure that we're making our city accessible and making sure that our sidewalks are safe for everybody. When I go into our neighborhoods and talk to folks, a lot of them are grandparents who take their grandkids to the bus stop and wait, and they talk about how, either if they're in a place where it doesn't have a safe sidewalk, how that's, worries them in terms of either walking their dog or walking with their grandkids, and just really grateful that we're making sure that we're taking care of the infrastructure, even on our our sidewalks to make sure that it's safe for our citizens and making sure they can have a good quality of life. So thank you all so much.
Okay. More questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-283.
Municipal order approving conveyance and authorizing the mayor to execute a quitclaim deed to convey approximately 3.42 acres of property located at 1925 River Street.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Hill. Mr. Mizel.
It was brought to our attention that the Humane Society up on River Street was still sitting on some land that was in our name, city, I think in county too. So there's a three acres or so, 3.42, thank you, Ashley, that we would like to deed over to the Humane Society. They've got an exciting project coming up, and Lori Hare's here with us tonight, Executive Director, and I'm going to let Lori give you a little overview of what they've got planned.
Thank you all for having me first off. So we're super excited. Just like the city and the county, we are experiencing a tremendous amount of growth over the last few years as people and families move into Bowling Green. They also bring their pets. So we have seen an extreme increase, and we're averaging approximately 11,000 intakes a year. When I started 25 years ago, that was about 2,800 a year. So you can see how that's gone. We all know that building a bigger facility is not the answer. In a week, it would be full, and then you still have those same intakes. So spay-neuter is 100% the answer. We proved that when you all were gracious enough to bless us in approving our community cat program. We haven't euthanized a cat for a room since that program went into place, which is absolutely unbelievable. This program, so when I started a couple years after that, we did spay-neuter surgeries out of a construction trailer for 9 years. I think we could have jumped really hard and went through the floor a few times, but in 2013, we were fortunate enough to build our hoteling clinic, spay-neuter clinic, which many of you all have visited. And we do approximately 10,000 shelter animal surgeries there and approximately 11,000 surgeries to 11,500 for the general public. We also, for the last 2.5 years, have gotten grant access, and we've been providing free vaccines for the general public, no income requirement, no stipulations whatsoever. We're constantly looking at ways to help save more lives, keep animals healthier, decrease the nuisance calls that the city and the county receive. You know, we've got a great animal control relationship with the city and the county, but since 2013, we have outgrown our spay-neuter clinic. To give you an example, yesterday we did 101 surgeries in one day. People have no idea how crazy that little building is. And so we've been talking. COVID slowed us down a little bit in our process, but we've been planning pretty steadfast to build a new clinic, and that's a dream, to be able to have 2 to 3 full-time veterinarians instead of 1 full-time and several fill-in. But we want to offer the community more services, but we need more room to do that. Unfortunately, we were not able to apply for any grants to build on land that we did not own. So that led us to the research, and really the only other place on our property that we can efficiently build is on the 3.5 acres that is in discussion here. But, you know, there's no doubt in my mind that whatever we do will be state-of-the-art. It'll make the city and the community very proud, and it's the one thing I want to finish before I retire. So I said 5 years ago, 5 years. So I'm saying again, maybe 5 more. So, but we know it will be wonderful, and we just really want to put our boots on the ground and start being aggressive about getting some new grants submitted for that.
Lori, I saw your report. You said you were I say code red, but what was it? It wasn't code red, it was red.
It is code red, yes.
Code red, okay.
So in 25 years, I had never done a code red, and this is honest country. I used to hate doing them because I don't like guilting people into adoption. But the reality is every shelter, us and every shelter really in the nation, is experiencing such a high increase in animal volume since COVID. that it's been a reality. We did our 6th one a week ago, just this year. And I had never in 25 years done that. And
Explain what that,
Code Red means basically you're in a situation that if intakes do not slow down, adoptions do not pick up, spay-neuter does not pick up, that some difficult decisions would have to be made and euthanasia would have to happen. It has not been, knock on wood, with cats. It's been primarily with dogs, and large dogs at that. Small dogs are easy to adopt out. You know, if I had 100 housebroken, non-shedding small dogs, they would all have a home, but it's the hounds, it's the pitties, it's the lab mixes, you know, that are really, really difficult. But it's amazing to us because when we do put out a plea like that, our community is so amazing that they step up. You know, we've got over 200 animals in foster care right now. So that's another program that we've really expanded in the last few years. Luckily, we worked our way out of it and we adopted our way. We still do our rescue program where we transport to the Northeast every 2 weeks. So we send almost 5,000 animals a year to the Northeast. And that is a blessing. That is definitely a blessing. So we do whatever it takes. You know, we don't want to euthanize animals. I remember days where I had an employee in that euthanasia room 6 to 8 hours a day, every single day of the week except for Sunday. And we haven't had to do that in many, many years. And that's a blessing.
testament to you, your staff, and your work, and your community outreach, so congratulations. And
Thank you.
I think this is a no-brainer for us, because what you execute for the city, it pays in spades, so thank you.
Lori, I'd like to personally thank you publicly. Thanks to you, my family has lots of fur babies.
I know.
And they're part of the family. But I'd just like to encourage our citizens, before they go to sometimes, unfortunately, a puppy mill or go to a breed, to give you all a chance. I truly
Absolutely.
believe those dogs know they're being saved.
Definitely.
And unconditional love. So
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you for adopting. So
Oh,
I
love
tell
it.
everybody all the time, if you can give me a couple of weeks, I will find you what you're looking for, definitely. So it doesn't matter size or breed, we can find it.
They're
So
wonderful, so thank you.
Well, you mentioned pride in the Humane Society. It's already there. We're very, very proud of our Humane Society and what you all do each and every single day, and the way that we have open communications. And I talk to Tracy quite often, and it's great. And back at you. She's helped me out of a duck bind or two.
we're very lucky. I mean, we're so lucky to have a great relationship with our city, county officials. Not all animal shelters are that way, and it's something that we take pride in. We want to represent this community. We want, I have somebody from Grayson County attending next week to come tour. We want to be a role model. So we may not be the fanciest out there, but I think we make more magic happen between those four fences than anybody.
Well, and you also get into other counties. I know you're helping out
Absolutely.
in Butler County and other
Yes.
places. And
Yes.
I attended the meeting over there with a lot of folks that run humane societies across the state, and it's really just amazing. And so I just want to say thank you and I'm a fur baby lover, and
Appreciate that. Outreach is huge. You mentioned that. I mean, we helped get Allen County from a 90% euthanasia rate to a 90% save rate. Where we've done the same. Ruby is working so hard in Butler County. She just got her a new clinic. But we believe in outreach and helping other counties because those animals are going to filter over into this county for sure. So.
And I definitely want to make sure I add my thanks to everything that you all do. Just your whole staff. I mean, whether I'm calling about a squirrel that broke its back, that just breaking my heart, and you guys accept, whatever you can do without leaving the
Don't
smallest
say
animal.
no. Yeah, we don't say no.
Or teaching me how to trim my rescue cat's nails. I mean, just at your front desk. I mean, everybody's just so incredible. And just the way you guys show up, right, during the tornado, how you took all of those, the pets from the victims, and just all with the homeless. I mean, whatever ways that you all are able to take care of the fur babies in our community, like we talked about,
Right.
you all are just such an incredible bright light in our community. And we're
Thank
so
you.
grateful for what you do, and you're part of what makes our community such an amazing place to live. And so just thank you for all you do.
Thank you very much. very much. Y'all are gonna make me tear up. I didn't expect this. It's been a long day today. I might be emotional. So,
Well, I guess I gotta say thank you as well. Well, I will say this, maybe 2 weeks ago, my daughter, so my oldest daughter's at law school, and she took our family dog pet with her, because it was always hers.
Oh, yeah.
And so she took it with her. So before my youngest daughter, who's almost 10 years difference from my oldest daughter, she was like, I want another dog. And so the first place we came to was you guys. And she was actually trying to find one just like the one we just lost. So maybe I need to talk to you to try to see
you
if
send me a
can-
message.
I'm gonna send you a message.
Please
because
do.
she wanted one for Christmas. And if
I will
could
make it
surpri-
happen. If
Hey,
I don't
Hold on
have
then.
it, I will
You're
find it
spoiling
in
the
another
surprise.
shelter near us.
She
Definitely.
won't watch this. If she's watching this, she's,
We can make that happen. You message me tomorrow.
I will.
Definitely.
All right, Christmas magic happens at the chamber tonight. All right, thank you, Lori.
Thank you all so much.
All right, roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-284.
Municipal order approving and authorizing out-of-town travel expenses for City Manager Jeff Meisel to meet with City of Huntsville leadership in Huntsville, Alabama.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Beasley Brown, second by Commissioner Hill.
I'll be brief. Instead of doing our annual planning session with senior management this fall, we decided, let's go learn something. And so we decided, let's go find another fastest growing city, and we found Huntsville. Huntsville is the fastest growing city in Alabama. They surpassed Birmingham just a few years ago. Huntsville is an amazing town. I'd never been all the way in. I'd just seen the signs on the interstate. But we got there, 246 square miles, stretches over 3 counties. The mayor is actually went to WKU. It's like this thing was meant to be. His assistant that called me was a graduate of WKU that lined all this up for us. So it made us feel really good. But the mayor and his wife met at WKU, played football there, or his father played football there. Let me back up. His parents went to WKU, but so he's a product of that. And so he was super nice. City administrator, John Hamilton, was gracious enough to sit down with Katie and I. We had some really good time with him, some chats about how they operate. All of our senior managers, department heads got to meet one-on-one with their counterparts in Huntsville. And so I'll be getting you kind of a summary report of what we learned going down there here in the next couple weeks. Hopefully get that in writing. We presented it today to our division managers to kind of brief them on what we discovered and found. But for the most part, we found that we're doing some good stuff, and we're behind them on a few things, but then we were ahead of them on a few things. And so it was a good experience, and so we appreciate you all letting us go down there for a day and a half and getting back and taking a look at what we can do better. So we just wanted to learn from somebody else and get some other examples. So thank you.
Like a great trip. You gleaned a lot, and I've already heard from several people about amazing things that y'all have experienced and bringing back with you, and look forward to our strategic session that we're going to have in January, and keep dreaming big.
They have 7,000 new people moving in down there every year, so which is still about 2%, kind of like us. It's just a different scale. So
you said they're what, 240-something square miles, 250?
246 square miles.
And
We're
what,
42.
42?
Mm-hmm. So. Yes.
How many people live there?
Incorporated.
Wow.
241. They were at 180 back in 2008, and they've grown to 241. So
It's pretty spread out then.
it is.
14th largest land mass city in the U.S.
Yeah, I could see that, yeah.
They've got the
What type of government do they have? Like city?
strong mayor for them, but then they got the city administrator as well. It's part of the staff, and 23 department heads, I think, so
I think this-
400 plus policemen.
Amazing, because 25 years ago, when that Trans Park was just an idea, we were taking people to Huntsville to look at their facility. So, yeah, it's still, we're still looking to them.
Great trip. Any further discussion? None, roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Ordinance number BG 2024-18, second reading, binding.
Ordinance amending Code of Ordinances. Ordinance amending Chapter 5, Animals of the City of Bowling Green Code of Ordinances.
So moved.
Second?
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Hill. This was a 5-0. It did have some discussion last time. I see we have Brad here tonight. Is there any further discussion? Okay, thank you for being here, Brad and your team. Sorry. Roll call, please.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Our next scheduled meeting will be December 17th, 2024, at 4:30. Just a reminder, we'll be out in front of City Hall this Friday from 3 o'clock to about 5-ish. And you can get some cookies, Christmas ornament, and come by and get your favorite calendar of the year. All right? No,
It's a good one. It looks good.
it'll be our last meeting of the year on the 17th. And it's been phenomenal couple of years serving with y'all. And I get the opportunity to serve with each of you again. Look forward to that. And we're going to have some coming up on the 17th. There are a few of us will be here that evening. We'll be swearing in. And then I think Carlos is going to have a family event on the 20th.
Yeah, 20th, 21st.
And is it going to be here? Or,
Yeah, yeah,
or it can be anywhere, just,
wherever, I'm fine wherever it can be at. It's fine, so here.
all right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Parade. The parade's
And the
on
parade, 9:30 on Saturday.
Yes.
All right.
All of us are
Front of the
gonna be in
Pushins
the
Building.
parade.
Thank you, everybody. We are adjourned.